All right, man. Runaway Slave. Let's go ahead and check it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. All right, let's go ahead and check it out.
Hey, Yekcyr.
Our counterintelligence program must prevent the rise of a black messiah.
Look, we went from Hebrew to a Negro to a runaway slave. Came up off that plantation, broke our shackles and chains. And it's no more cotton picking, no tobacco, no cane. This a whole new plateau where Yekcyr will remain. We went from Hebrew to a Negro to a runaway slave. Came up off that plantation, broke our shackles and chains. And it's no more cotton picking, no tobacco, no cane. This a whole new plateau where Yekcyr will remain. Only one nation of people had their heritage hidden. In the scriptures it's been written, I'm no longer a Christian. Went from Negro to a black or a colored. By the blood of Yahushua we redeemed and we covered. And Yahuwah gave instruction, now the truth is uncovered. Recompense for how our people and our youth have just suffered. And the lies that they told us now ruptured and punctured. And we fell from His grace but now restored and recovered. Yeah, they beat us and deceived us and their deeds were egregious. Had us bowing to the cross and controlled us with Jesus. And they did it so seamless and it made us obsequious. And Yahuwah loved His people, He restored us with meekness. It is He that woke us up to our Hebrew uniqueness. Yekcyr and Yahushua, not a greater allegiance. Wipe the tears from our eyes cause He knows of our grievance. Through the blood of Yahushua, no more tormented demons. We went from Hebrew to a Negro to a runaway slave. Came up off that plantation, broke our shackles and chains.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie with him. Look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The brothers spitting. The brothers spitting.
To a runaway slave, came up off that plantation, broke our shackles and chains. And it's no more cotton picking, no tobacco, no cane. This a whole new plateau where Yekcyr will remain. We went from Hebrew to a Negro to a runaway slave. Came up off that plantation, broke our shackles and chains. And it's no more cotton picking, no tobacco, no cane. This a whole new plateau where Yekcyr will remain. Yahuwah set us free, we not hanging from trees. If we say we set apart, then why we slanging the streets? And we kill our own brother off of so-called beef. Mainstream music is destructive and we can't find no peace. And I'm a child of the king, we were more than a slave. His name is a strong tower, in Yahuwah we safe. Manufactured us a culture that's immoral, depraved. His name written on our foreheads, forever engraved. And there is no word spoken that can measure our pain. Through all the terror and the pressure, we still call on His name. For centuries, Yekcyr, we've been all led astray. Transgressions of our sins, yeah, led us away. And our people stiff-necked and they all disobey. But by Yahuwah and Yahushua, we not walking in faith. One people, one nation, yeah, run through our veins. Because Yahushua fled those curses, I'm a runaway slave. We went from Hebrew to a Negro to a runaway slave.
That's actually hard. Like, I like the progression. Like, it's like the Most High granted us that freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was suffering. Well, we broke the covenant. We suffered a curse. And then now we had to be free from our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? With the whole runaway slave and everything like that. And it's like, if you ever realized a lot of the runaway slaves in history, they all had some type of tie in with the Bible. They all had some type of information that made them want to be free. It was never just like some random people that was just like, oh, you know what? We need to get away from the white man. You know what I mean? It was never that. Like, they have documents saying that they were singing, you know what I'm saying, these certain songs talking about Moses, talking about, you know what I'm saying, way in the water and all of these things, right? You know what I mean? Nat Turner, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about how he wanted to go back to Jerusalem, right? So it's like, yeah, bro, this is actually hard, bro. This is actually hard. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely something that time period that we don't really talk about as far as prophecy goes, but it definitely had prophetic, you know what I'm saying, things. And you also got to think about it too. This is literally the start. Because remember, they killed off all of all of the man of understanding and all of those things. They killed off all of those men that had to understand and try to keep the women and beat them and force them into submission, and kept the weak man and the children, so then they can give us their understanding on everything.
Run through our veins because Yekcyr fled those curses. I'm a runaway slave. We went from Hebrew to a Negro to a runaway slave. Came up off that plantation, broke our shackles and chains. And it's no more cotton picking, no tobacco, no cane. This a whole new plateau where Yekcyr will remain. We went from Hebrew to a Negro to a runaway slave. Came up off that plantation, broke our shackles and chains. And it's no more cotton picking, no tobacco, no cane. This a whole new plateau where Yekcyr will remain. Yeah.
Hey, Yekcyr.
Oh, this is also what I wanted to talk about too, because this is also prophetic to just Deuteronomy 28 in general. Because you remember it says they'll have yokes of iron upon their neck until they have been destroyed. And a majority of our people were destroyed during this time. And this is why they was allowed, this is why a lot of them that was able to leave, or not to leave, but able to be runaway slaves, is because this was a time where the yokes was taken off of us. You know what I'm saying? This is a time where the yokes started being removed off of our neck, because if you don't know the history of yokes and what they were used for, the yokes was on our neck. They had the hooks. That way, when they run through the wilderness, that the hook can get, it easily could get caught on one of the trees and stop them from running. You know what I'm saying? And if it gets stuck up in one of them trees or get caught up in one of them trees, they can't move. So that's what they was using the yokes for. But once they took them yokes off, we was able to be gone. You know what I'm saying? We was able to take off on them. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of our people, you remember Harriet Tubman had said, like, if the people that I was trying to free knew that they was, like, if they understood that they was pretty much in this situation, like, she could have freed a lot more people if they understood that they were slaves. They didn't really, they just thought that this was the way that they supposed to live. So yeah, man, no, this hard right here. It's hard. Yekcyr been coming with them bangers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He been coming with them bangers. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right.
Keep going. Keep praying. Study hard, free yourself. Yeah, you've been praying for me. I can tell. Yeah, I felt a boost of virtue out of nowhere. Keep going. Keep praying. Study hard, free yourself. Yeah, you've been praying for me. I can tell. Yeah, I can tell. Look, the greatest story ever told.